Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a reading for Capricorn. Let's get into it, Capricorn. Thank you. You're surrounded by so many things that are being said. Hey? Hurtful things. So many things. There's been no justice in this scenario. Or you've been listening to guidance that hasn't really helped the scenario, that's for sure. Seeking advice outside yourself has not worked. You're having to look at things in a very different perspective now, and you're having to put yourself in some pretty awkward situations to do it. Hey, this demise of these working relationships, familiar or whatever kind of scenario it's been, could have been over time here, but you're still carrying the hurt, that was for sure. I don't know if you still are. It could be residue. You're starting to see the whole scenario very differently now. It's like a retrospective you're going through. There were some pretty cold, hard things said. Someone really had an opinion in this scenario. They were not shy they were not shy in telling exactly how they felt. Cold, calculated, this is it, this is the way it is. Okay, could have been dealing with a air sign, yes. Okay. Left you in a completely debilitated state is probably the best way to say. A place where you literally you felt like you could not make a decision in the scenario. You were trapped, bound, stuck. This person gave you no way out, or these rules gave you no way out, or the system gave you no way out. You could be seen as authority. The King of Swords here. You know, what's that lead to? Someone who's disempowered, someone that feels like they've been come at in so many different ways. Still carrying the three swords, looking back, retrospective. Okay, so this reading's coming from a place of looking back on the hurts and the pain and the things that were said. All right, so I'm going to change the deck out and see where we're heading on this, Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. Solar plexus. Yep. It's how we relate to others and how people relate to us. As a Capricorn, you can be, I've got Capricorn rising. People can see us in two different ways. In the tarot, one of the cards for Capricorn's the devil, and sometimes people can see us as that, being quite mischievous, up to no good, and loving and adoring things of this world of excess. But behind all that, that's one side. The other side is one of the most devoted, hard-working individuals that's ever existed. One that will surmount any mountain in front of them just to see, for the fun of it. The thrill of working hard and attaining the goal is absolutely paramount. And I think you wanted people to recognise you for that, or at least recognise yourself for that. The intuition's coming thick and fast, particularly after this last Capricorn full moon. It could have been a really interesting time for you. You're starting to learn a lot about the interactions between yourself and people. You're also learning not to give so much of yourself away. Keeping a lot of thoughts and opinions to yourself now. Whereas in the past, you might have just said it. I know how that feels. I do it myself, just say it. It doesn't necessarily go down too well, does it? But I'm laughing because, you know, they're funny, isn't it? You're starting to take the reins in your life, that's for sure. You're starting to move towards what makes you happy and not what other people think that, you know, you should be doing to make you happy, or you know, you need to be doing this so I'll be happy, all that rubbish, you know. Less the subordinate and more starting to take up a star role in your life now. You've learnt so much from the past. Yeah, right, more advice. Oh, wow. Capricorn. Yes, you're balancing out the side of you that gets very tempted. You know, oh, there's a party, oh, there's lots of food, oh, there's lots of people to talk to, oh, I can, you know, oh, but there needs to be balance brought into the scenario to actually be able to manifest at the moment. So you can sort of see the temptation, and one person's going, yay, I'll grab that, one person's going, no, okay. So you might be going through stages of that, particularly when it comes to other people asking you to go, you know, there's a party on, let's go. And you know you've got things to do to actually get yourself out of this situation, okay, to move forward positively. The temptation's real, okay, Capricorn, so keep an eye on it. There's lots of memories of the past, memories of past love, a lot of childhood memories coming up, but you're also starting to see the world completely different now. You realise that a lot of people that you thought had your back, we may not have actually had your back in the scenario, might have actually been a little jealous, okay? You're connecting to spirit and trying to find a fast answer to why you keep on going through this cycle. Please, Spirit, please tell me. I just need to find out, hey? That's why we're here. So you're opening your third eye. Excuse me, I just need to cough slightly. Third eye chakra, but my throat chakra is playing up. Let's have a glass of some tea, one moment. And you're realising that you're destined to be far more than you are at the moment, okay? It might be a case of partnering up in business, love, friendships, that sort of thing. Look for like-minded people here, people that when you approach them, your spidey senses, I call it, it's like the tingly thing, picks up. The first thing you feel when you notice somebody is normally the type of person you're dealing with, okay? So always go with that reaction when you first meet somebody, or you think about, the first thing you think about, okay? Just before actually the mind ticks in, actually, the spirit will go, ah, yes, or all right, it's now time to cultivate listening to that, because you're very bountiful. You know you always have been. Whenever you focus all your energy onto something, you can create an absolute miracles in this world, okay? So it's now time to actually take some time in yoga, literally, meditation, peacefulness, mindfulness, okay? It's really going to help the scenario. Of course, time at the beach, time with your feet on the ground, take your shoes off, ground. Really important for earth signs to ground, okay? I'm just going to have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting this scenario. Straight up, flipped over. Seek your truth. There's the throat chakra. Every other chakra came out, but now it's time to activate the throat chakra. It's important to say what you really feel. Oh, yeah, that's interesting, because that's all, it can lead to a lot of all this, can't it? So it's learning to have the strength to actually stand up for yourself. Any more advice? A beautiful card. Look how centered that person looks. Activating their throat chakra. But To me, I reckon that individual has got no shoes on and they've got their feet on the ground and their head in spirit. Any more advice, please? Feet on the ground. Head in spirit. Gratitude. Appreciate all that is within and around you. Absolutely. And feet on the ground. Head in spirit. Take those shoes off, folks. Spiritual connection. Take time to connect with your spirit team. Absolutely, Capricorn. It's now time to connect with the higher realms. Time in meditation. Time in silent contemplation. Come up with the ideas and move forward. Show the world what you can do. Don't ask, you know, if it's okay if you can do this or do that. On the path, there'll be people here to help you, okay? It's now time for a positive movement forward. Capricorn, speak your truth. It is important to say what you really feel. I really hope that helped. I love you all and bye for now.